are made from the one and only Clarice. So mine say, Heifer, I will put you in a trunk and help people look for you. Stop playing with me. So, look cute little catchy saying. Let me read yours.
Don't move me too fast.
Oh, my bad. My bank account hella disrespectful lately. So if you all would like a shirt, please comment down below and we'll get an invoice out to you because they are custom made, even from the collar detail to hers has slits in it. So with the tie dye. I don't know. Give me one. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first question. Why do people seek validation from social media? So Clarice will be our host for today. So, oh Lord, we're gonna start with her.
Okay. Why do people seek validation from social media? One thing is, in my opinion, they trying to impress everybody who come around and they're trying to impress everybody who they come across, which is crazy because at the end of the day, you still the person you are. You still got the stuff that you claim you have. 9 times out of 10, you don't have. So what's the point of even trying to let Facebook validate you in any kind of way? Social media, period. Whether it's Snapchat, Facebook, what other ones? Instagram.
Let's do it for the gram.
And especially TikTok now. That's all they know mainly now.
Hey, Jill. Thank you for tuning in.
Jill, what you have to say about it?
Yeah, for me, trying to seek, and something that caught my eye yesterday when I was looking on social media that I feel like people can be tacky about is putting the prices of what they buy. You know, putting, if I had spent $200 on this shirt or this shoe or whatever, people don't need to know you spent that much because who you trying to prove a point to? They don't care, you know. And I say that, you know, in the most humble way possible. Like, you know, you don't have to get validation based upon the amount that you spend on something, because at the end of the day, there may be somebody that spent more on that. Like, that's all you spent on that. You know, people gonna always critique you no matter what. So why do you feel like you got to put your amount on there? That's crazy to me.
9 times out of 10, I feel like they ain't used to nothing. They got to keep on putting the price of something, showing what it is. You spent $2 on it. That's your business.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. Ty, what's your thought on it?
I don't know why people seek validation, but people do it sometimes. I feel like some people in my age seek validation because they're looking for a crowd.
What they crying for?
Crowd.
Oh, I thought you said crying out. What they crying for?
And they know that, like, some people in some instances, like, okay, you don't have nobody in your corner at home or people that's gonna go along with your BS. So you like, well, let me go on social media. Somebody gonna entertain me on social media. So why not take it to social media? Because you know it's gonna be one fool that's gonna go along and egg you on every time on social media, whether you dumb or whether they feel you right. But it's always gonna be that one person that you know gonna egg you on and hype you up and give you what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm. You need somebody to hype you up.
So
what's your thoughts on that, Gia? Oh, we're talking about why do people seek validation for from social media? Like, do you feel like people do too much trying to get other people attention when it comes to putting things that they didn't bought or things that they didn't got just so people can give them some type of kudos? Have you ever? Yeah.
You bought some to impress about it, or
When I was younger, with the vehicles that I used to get, I couldn't wait to post it. And now I don't care.
you, Shy?
What?
Do you take it to social media where you got to validate yourself some kind of way, where you can try to brag or show off something you got?
No.
Never.
No, if it's posted, it's just posted to just, you know what I'm saying, just because. But as far as seeking validation from anybody,
But why post it then?
I mean, sometimes, okay, that's for instance, like say if you graduated from someone and you just want to show off, hey, I completed my associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master, whatever degree, or I went and got a license or whatever. It's just because. I don't feel like it's a need to validate anything.
Mhm.
It's just because.
So what in that case, why you got to say just that ain't being validated? Because that's your business at the end of the day. They not gonna clock in with you when you get your master's degree at nursing or anything. So what makes that any different than a person posting about a car they went and got?
I mean, it's just different. I don't know.
Jane?
I don't know.
Hey. Well, I can see it in different aspects. You could be doing it, because you're proud of your accomplishment and you want to show people. But I feel like when you get into telling prices for stuff, that's validation. Like, what you need to tell a person, hey sis, what you need to tell a person how much you done paid for something. Like that's weird to me.
Now that's my biggest pet peeve, man. I know I have.
Make sure y'all share.
A
Let's
particular
get people in the
follower
room.
that always, when they get stuff, they always feel the need to show the price tag or how much they spent, or feel as if, hey, I'm better than you because I done went and bought, for instance, like some perfume where I spent $700 on this perfume. Let me show the world. And I find that dumb because it's like, why are you posting? If you bought it, you bought it. And now, in today's time, hell, you can Apple Pay it. So how I know you ain't Apple Pay it?
You paying a note on it.
Yeah, so why you seeking validation when people that you're trying to validate today finna help you pay it back?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be there if you posting, well, I went and bought this 2022 Mercedes. Well, I paid this amount or whatever, my credit this number. If you lose it, they ain't gonna be there.
Well, maybe they showing it because they will be able to say, hey, if you didn't know how to get this, I can tell you how to go out here and get
And
this.
you may have some people like that, but you got other people like that try to brag and say, like, well, my thing is, I hate when they be like, I bought this. I ain't, everybody in the struggle at some point in time. And I don't understand the need for you to tell me, oh, I paid this. That ain't gonna
what's the point?
Justify nothing because we all know it's a price tag on it. So why does it matter?
Yeah. So our next one we're gonna talk about is healthcare and life insurance.
What about it?
What are your thoughts about people getting annuals and keeping their self, up instead of waiting until it gets really bad and then? Well, I know for some people they may not have health insurance, and then for other people they may be scared of the doctor.
I feel like you should,
and especially men.
And I feel like that's crazy for men, especially if you are a man that's a worldly man. You need to go get a checkup and don't wait on her or whoever your partner is to go get checked out. Then when they tell you, well, baby, I got this, then it's like he gonna probably point it out and be like, well, you gave that to me, but not knowing it could have been he gave it to her. He just never went to go see about it. Then another thing is, as far as life insurance, I feel like everybody, if you don't have it and you got adult kids, your kids should get you some, because when you die,
ain't gonna be nothing.
Ain't gonna be nothing to help bury you. Then you're gonna be around here getting having fish fries and all that type of stuff.
And go fund
and then everybody, that goes back to the validation. The first question: if you a person that's been on social media posting, "Oh, I bought $700 for this and that,"
You need to
they
have
gonna be like,
$700 worth of
right?
insurance.
No, because then they gonna be like, when something happened to your mama, they gonna be like, "Well, that same $700 she was using smelling that perfume.
She take that shit back and pay on
She
mama.
should have been using that to put her mom in some insurance." So I feel like life insurance is very important.
And
healthcare, going to get you annuals, whether you are male or female, you still need to know everybody gets old. You still need to know what's going on. What about the people that don't have it? Okay, well, the ones that don't have it, that's why they have Jackson Hines. And if they parents or someone, I feel like a parent, a aunt, a cousin, tell them about the sliding scale. They put people on the sliding scale the same way you can spend money on little stuff. You can use that to put towards going to the doctor and getting a little annual or whatever it is you need to get seen. Huh?
yeah, now to me that is crazy for parents not to have insurance on themselves and knowing they got to die. But some old people feel like, why should they get it? Because the children should provide that. They don't care. This is mine.
I'm talking about my mom. She should be on yours.
Well, with that, I feel like a lot of people don't think about how that's gonna lead the children in a bind when it comes to when they got to die, because you're gonna leave here, and at least you could get is burial insurance. If you don't think about nobody else, think about they still got to bury you. And even if you talk about cremate them, that still costs money to cremate somebody. And people don't realize that these days. They feel like, oh, well, I ain't got to worry about it. That's their problem when I leave here. Now, you're going to be around there sitting in that morgue or send you over to the health department, let them use you for testing. Tell them what you think.
What?
As far as the parents don't be having insurance, or they don't think about how that's leaving the children in the bind to try to see about life insurance. I mean, death insurance.
I feel like that's selfish. Because why leave that burden? What if you have a child that got 7 or 8 kids? Why leave that burden on them for them to try to figure out and go out here and have to ask people for money to help bury you?
Yeah.
This one, I asked out for this one because it's not showing. You can't hear nothing.
It's on the light. Let's talk. Like that right there.
It wouldn't let it go because it was saying that the live video was private, so couldn't nobody watch it.
It should have been public. Mm-hmm. I made it public.
Okay, y'all ready for the next question? Oh, you didn't give your input.
What about what?
Healthcare and life insurance. Yeah, now
My opinion about the healthcare.
So I need to take mine out.
No, you can keep it on there.
Okay.
You just take this one over here. I don't know. This is that ain't live. Just keep it on there.
Just keep it on this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna take that one on.
Okay. You can keep it away.
Okay, so finna get our host back to the next question.
She didn't answer.
Oh, I did so long. Okay, next question. Hey, you guys, can y'all share so we can get other people in the room?
Why do parents want to be their kids' best friend? A lot of people be their kids' best friend because, like for a woman, for one, she ain't got too much going on in her life, and she wish she could do the things 9 times out of 10 that her children are doing. So hey, let me pick it. If Ty going to the club, I didn't go to the club when I was our age because I had kids now. Not that I'm doing it, I'm just saying for instance. Now I want to go to the club because I got these children that are grown. So I want to be out there and live like I'm 16 all over again. Would I do it? No. Do I think it's right? Your choice. Do I think it's tacky?
Each to them.
Each to their own. Because it's a different situation where you do end up in the same spot as your child. But if you try to dress like your child and girlfriend this and girlfriend that, no, sit your ass down. Gina?
Yeah, and when you look at with today's society and how children are so disrespectful, and I feel like a lot of that comes from the kids having that type of open relationship with their parents. Like my mom and dad didn't let us call them by their first name, or even if we were out somewhere or we came to where my daddy was, he wasn't finna stay there, even us being grown, because he felt like, no, there ain't nothing he wanted to be a part of because his children was there. So in them type of cases, I see too many other parents want to be their children's friend. And to me, it causes problems in the long run because they're not going to respect you the way you want to be respected. Then on top of that, they feel like I can just say what I want to say because you've been allowing me to talk and be up in grown people business and all that stuff. But when they start getting up in your business and trying to dictate to you, you shouldn't be doing this or you shouldn't say that, then it becomes a problem. So if you don't get a hold to it now, instead of trying to be your child's friend and be their parent, it's gonna be problems in the long run.
So I can you be their friend?
Nope, I ain't your friend.
No matter what age they get, you ain't your child's friend.
Nope. I love you, but I'm your parent. I ain't your friend.
So they come up and say, girl.
No, I'm your mama. I'm not your girl.
But lady, you just being too
and
serious.
See, I can't take that because see, when you start allowing them to talk like that, they gonna get to a point where they can feel like they can call you out your name.
What you got your name? Cuss you out?
Yeah, you gonna think we cool like that? You can say anything. Hell, no. Shut it. Coming from a child's point of view.
My opinion, I do agree. I don't want to be my mama friend. You don't want to be a friend. No, but I don't want to be my mama friend because I mean it's some things that I want to do that I don't want my mama to see. Mm-hmm. It may be some things I want to talk about or go around that I don't want my mama to see. So as far as hanging out and going place, now we have been in the same place at the same time, but it ain't no how I'm gonna be all on my mama or how I'm talking to my friends. I'm not gonna have that same way with my mama. We not finna ride together. If we at the party, if we just so happen to be at the same party, we didn't ride together. And 9 times out of 10, one of us gonna leave before the other one leave because we ain't finna be in the same place.
Because I'm not your what?
Girl.
See, right. That's what you have to worry about when they get older. Girl.
But, no. I don't. It's a time and a place for everything. I talk to my mom like she my best friend. I tell her, not cursing or anything, but I feel like I can tell her things that I wouldn't want anybody else to know because it's my mama. I've shared some things with her that I wouldn't share with not even a friend, honestly, because that's my mama. But she's not my friend.
No, not your friend.
I'm not gonna sit up and talk about sexual things with my mom or girl, this, all this. I ain't gonna do this because it's my mama and that's not my friend.
I ain't never been your friend.
Okay,
okay.
Next question.
When should a person give up going to the club?
When you got kids, in my opinion, if you're a parent and you got big kids and you got little kids, you shouldn't be no parent that's in the club every weekend making your other kids take on your responsibilities with your little kids.
What's
the limit to that?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like it's okay to go out every now and then, but every weekend putting your responsibilities out for your kids where they can't be
okay,
kids.
what they sending off to different people who, if you got one or two kids and one person may have one and one have the other one, is there a problem? Should there be a problem with that?
I feel like if you're a parent and you got kids, the same emphasis you put towards going out to the club, put that same emphasis in when your kids want to go do kid-friendly things or take your kids to a water park. The same energy that you make effort and put money towards to go out, put that same effort into doing things with your kids instead of always saying, well, I don't have no money, but you have money for the things that you want to have money for. Yeah. And then you see, as far as like the other kids, you leaving your kids at home, you giving them a reason to feel as if they are equal because they doing your responsibility as a parent.
Right.
So that's when they become comfortable to feeling like, well, we best friends and we BFFs because I'm raising your kids. I can't understand the part where the parents be like, well, I take care of them. That's what you're supposed to do because you had that child. They didn't ask to be here. I can see you going out every now and then, but every weekend.
What's every now and then? Once a month?
Yeah.
Just one day of the month?
What you got? If you a parent, okay, say
you need to as they say, you got to let your hair down. Shit, you want to mingle with other people.
Yeah, and that may be true, but at the same time, that still goes back to say the same emphasis that you put.
Okay, I'm taking them children to the water park or to the movies or whatever kids.
But it wouldn't be no problem if you want to go out and have fun. But when it's time for your kids or your kids want to go here or go stay here or go visit here or just go hang out, it shouldn't be a problem because you want to go out and you want them to be at home with your other kids.
Jay, what's your thought of it?
Yeah, I can see that. But I'm gonna chime in more so with the older crowd. Like for me, I don't have no desire to be in the club because I did all of that before, I started having kids. I go every blue moon, but stuff that got so crazy, you don't even want to be in no club because you don't know what's gonna go on. And then you got monkeypox, you got COVID.
Yeah, other stuff.
All type of stuff going on. So it make you leery to even go up in the club because you don't know what you gonna contract while you there. Then on top of that, when you think about how things used to be back in the day where people can just sit around and have a good time. These fools, old and young, you look at them crazy. They want to shoot you and all that stuff. So for me, the club, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I be sitting in the club playing Candy Crush. That's how unbothered I am about not even trying to be in a club because there's no excitement like it used to be. I mean, just to listen to the music, then go home, but it don't excite me. I just feel like it's overrated and too much going on.
So do you think that makes them a less of a parent if they're going to the club every weekend or
I don't. It don't take all that to go every weekend. I can see. I give you at least once out the week, and I only giving you that because if you work. But if you ain't got no job, ain't no sense of you going to no club. So you just need to, prioritize your time wisely. To me.
And don't you agree with as far as like you should be if you're a parent that want to be worldly. You have people, not only kids at home, but you have older parents that you go around. When you be nervous that you're going to contract something and take it back to either your small kids, big kids, your mama, your daddy, your spouse, or whoever.
Yeah, like that would.
Because you still, whether you put a mask on or whatever. Like say for instance, if you had a newborn baby at home and you was going out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you may be taking precautions as far as wearing your mask, sanitizing, and all that type of stuff, but you still got a newborn baby.
What's so different than you going to the grocery store?
It ain't no difference.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's no difference, but at the same time, going to the club, that's not a priority. That's a want. Mm-hmm. Going to the grocery store is a priority because you got to have food and household items. You can't go to the grocery store and go to the club. That ain't no club.
No.
Don't you feel like the grocery store is a priority? That's somewhere you got to visit?
Yeah.
Is the club a priority? It'd be a different
if
story. If you was working there, then it's a priority. But if you're not working there, that's not a priority.
I'm gonna start up on this one.
What's that?
This is mine.
Okay. We was talking about when is it time to give up the club? And Mon, I'm drinking something you don't need to know nothing about right now, since you texted me and asked me that. Some people don't feel like it's ever a time, as long as they paying them bills in the house and making sure them children eat.
So do you feel like it's right when they say, well, I make sure they okay, I'm going now. That's their responsibility to raise them kids.
No, I don't feel like that part right.
Do you feel like when you're the parent that's going out all the time and you got small kids and you got the big kids at home, do you feel like that's open the doors for them to feel like they entitled to say what they want to say to you?
No, ain't nobody entitled to say what they want to say.
I'm saying as far as kids wise, if you the parent and you telling the kids, well, you got to watch these kids while I go out.
I don't think it's right.
But don't you? Right. You don't think it's right, but do you feel like that's a common thing?
Yeah, it's a common thing for these children to be raising each other now. There's no more grandmas like my mom and all this kind of stuff. You got grandmas like me that's my age who's saying, you 12 years old now, you know how to cook, clean, and everything else. Okay. You can come and cook, clean, and do everything else. Surely you can watch these kids for a few minutes. Me? Would I do it? No. But it's a lot of them feel that way. Because they said they done left everything that the kids need up in there.
But don't you feel like it shouldn't be an every weekend thing?
No, I don't think it should be an every weekend thing.
She said no big mamas anymore.
No big mamas anymore. We got club mamas. We got hot mamas, freaky mamas, whole mamas, everything but a good grandma now, except for me. I'm a good grandma.
You just don't have your
I just don't have my grandbaby in Mississippi. So,
do we need to go back on the topic?
Okay, once again, the topic we was talking about, when should a person give up going to the club? What do you think about that, D?
What you think, Gina?
I think when you sit in the club playing Candy Crush, it's time to give it up.
Or when you sleeping before you get to the club.
So y'all saying it's not an age limit?
No, because I'm young and I don't. My fun is not going to the club. That's not no fun to me because I'm bored. I'm watching everything. I'm paranoid because I don't know who's gonna be mad at somebody and wanna shoot the club up.
Well, they may say you don't need to go to that spot no more, so you got to worry about every spot ain't the same.
Yeah, it's always somebody gonna get into it with somebody at the club. It don't matter if it's a young folks club, old folks club, white or black club. Somebody gonna be arguing, and you still nervous because you don't know.
So is it okay for the old lady who's 70 years old? She still all her children grown. She may have grandchildren. She want to go to the club and
Hey, Jacoria.
She want to go to the club and shoot pool. So is she too old because of her age?
Now I've seen people in the club, older people go to shoot pool or whatever. I don't feel like, she done raised her kids.
So you saying for these folks got all these babies?
It's these folks that got these kids at home that's expecting these older kids to take on their responsibility. Or not even that, or the ones that feel like, when I take care of you, I provide for you, that's all I'm obligated to do. And they feel like they're not supposed to take the kids' places or let the kids go here and do kids stuff, but you do everything. That's fun to you.
But it goes back to they can say, hey, I'm the adult. You do what I say do.
Yeah. But you got
to pay for you. You don't pay for me.
But at some point in time, you got to be here. Your mama rewarded you. Your parents let you do stuff when you was growing up.
No, they didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, because my dad didn't let us go stay at nobody's house.
He didn't let you go spend the night with nobody, but your daddy, y'all was able to have company over.
Only select few. They had to be very few first.
Exactly, but some parents don't even give their kids that option.
Well, maybe the kids don't want to have no friends.
What if they do?
I may let them sometime.
But what about these married folks that's going in the club and know they got somebody else?
Now that's my problem. That's my problem.
Know you got a husband or you got a wife. Don't be up in there trying to prey on single.
Right.
Yeah, you just.
Hey, Sanjay, I hate for a man to be married and he in the club acting all single. You ain't got no wedding ring on. And even if you do, you still in there acting single. Then when they find out you got a wife at home, it's like, oh, well, baby, I thought you knew. Or, baby, don't worry about it.
Okay, well, what about the men who going out to the club? They still think they got it going on to a certain extent. Yeah, they know they got that woman at home. Someone could be up front and say, hey, look.
Let me know. Right, let me know. But my thing is, whether you married, single, or whatever, let that person know what it is up front and let them choose whether they want to continue doing it. Don't give no option for them.
They don't have to tell you that, sister girl. You know what? You ain't guaranteed only one I want to talk to in the club. You're the first one I see.
Right. But at the same time, don't you feel like whether you single or married, you give that person an option whether they want. Don't pick for them like, oh, well, I know she ain't gonna mind being the side piece. Let them choose whether they want to be. Don't choose for them.
You talking about what you must be talking about some constant going. You that club where they going out every day.
I don't even club. No, I'm not the club that go out. So
but you got to worry about him want to make you the side piece and other.
No, I'm just speaking in general. I'm not the club because I'll be sleeping.
I'm just saying you speaking on that type of
no.
So she done had that experience.
No. Yeah. Well, I've had a married man come to me, and I felt like the married men be ready to cheat. I run them away.
You got that shit right.
Cause then it's always a crazy ass wife at home.
You got that shit right.
And nobody wants somebody else's headache.
Right.
Cause if you doing that while she ain't around, what you doing elsewhere?
But
that's the thing you gotta think about.
But you got women like that too.
Go out there for too.
You got women out here like that too.
And then you got the women that sit up there and let's not exclude just the club. You got women that go up in the church and be praying on the pastors.
And you got the pastors praying up on the members.
Now that's it right
Sister Moses. I ain't seen you in a while.
Where you been, Carol?
They told me you was in the club.
They let pop out, baby.
What happened?
Somebody's wife.
Oh, that's only when the hoes be disrespectful. Yeah,
because they have gotten very disrespectful. Right. I guess we gonna bring out that main topic then recently.
Somebody said, Jerica said y'all ran out.
The main topic we was talking about was the new topic, rather. What are your thoughts about people who choose to be the side piece? If you choose to be that other man or that other woman, do you know your role?
A lot of them don't.
Dina said, I've been cracking a girl. You know,
Dina, come get her. Please.
I just be touching bases. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many bases on the baseball field? 5, 6, 5. Ain't it 5?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ask Dina, she know.
Yeah,
Dina, how many bases it is on the baseball field?
They don't care. They still get in their field.
We went. Yeah, in the field.
Them side pieces.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. You supposed when you want to be
4.
Okay. Well, I went to 5. When you choose to be a side piece, you supposed to know your role, sweetie. Your wife ain't supposed. That wife or woman not supposed to know nothing that you got going on.
And I don't know why they feel like they want their position. But see, this the thing. Whoever they messing with then told them about the other person and how they did them wrong, and the side person want to feel like they Captain Save them whole. So they like, Poor you. You shouldn't have been like that. Let me step
Jasmine,
in.
She didn't need a shot or two. She goes, that's why you going to the club, Jasmine.
Because
You
you
need a
need a
free
shot.
shot. I could have gave her a shot. You want a shot?
Yeah, we
Give
got
her
a
a
whole
shot time.
we got a whole
Yeah, we
spot
got
on
plenty
here.
of that.
You got
You
plenty of
choose
shot.
what you want, baby.
What you want? Some
That's why
Jack Daniels? Shit. But we got some spice rum up in this thing.
What's the other bun?
Oh, and don't forget smoking.
This Jasmine baby right here. Jasmine, come on.
Give me one. Come on, Money. Money, the police waiting on you. Don't you come over here. You remember I've been waiting for police pick you up a long time. How old for they need to age you?
Oh Lord, talking about add Mun on there. Mun, you wanna chime in?
Oh yeah.
Sneaky links thinking they more than who they are.
But yeah, the society do, but a lot of it come from them damn sorry ass men. They don't tell them hoes that, hey, this is my situation at home. You choose to be this way. There ain't gonna be no attachment. I just want a piece of your while I'm out here, and I'm going home to my wife because I got a decent time to be at home, so it won't be no shit for me or you.
Mom said, yep.
How we
Ain't gonna do right.
Mun, don't get on here with that foolishness now. You do right. What Mun at? I don't even see him.
That means he ain't approved.
He ain't approved.
He ain't gonna
You
do
probably
right.
got to exit that yell off in order for him to be approved.
I don't even say his name on him. Mun, I guess they know you ain't right. They won't let you chime in.
What are your thoughts about people who choose to be the side piece? How long do you be the side piece? How long do you consider yourself a limit? Not that you are a side piece, but when should a hoe stop being a hoe, whether it's a woman or a man?
That's a good question.
Nah, Mun, you don't always do right. Who's the shut up? Look at my babies.
I don't know who that is.
Who wants to be a side piece? Feel that selling for less coming.
Second to another woman. It's many STDs, HIV, etc. to be a side piece. Some women or men are cool, but mine/side comes with consequences, period.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. When you get you a side piece, you got to worry about whether who else they fooling with, and then it brought you something.
They don't be worried about that. They just want to see it. They just want to be said they with that nigga or that female.
They don't got no answer. They just want some boots.
I sure got some 12.
I'm finna come to Pocahontas and bring you some.
But yeah, I feel like they do too much, and I think they getting their feelings too soon.
It's your favorite. Who's that man? Who's your,
that's Mika son.
Mika who?
Oh, yeah, good.
Oh,
okay. What's your man? You don't know who that is.
I sure need some more. You need some more what money?
She probably talking about that Hennessy.
Come on, Money. You know your way on Moses Road. How long you ain't never tell me how long a person when they should give it up being a side piece?
That's a good question. I don't know. I guess when they get tired. Because after a while, you're going to get your feelings involved.
Right, Marlo.
And somebody gonna get hurt. Why not just be single if you want to mess around?
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Money said boost too, but that too.
Some people want it both ways, Jericho. They feel like they doing something big. They want what they say.
They want their cake and eat it
too. And who gonna know? Some people can be some quiet sneaker links. They know when to shut up. They just want to see them when they want to be seen. Oh shit.
They just sent another request so we can't add you. They just sent a request. Don't get me started. I get up in there, baby.
Get started, baby. We ain't got no more time.
That's Mika crazy self.
Mika, don't do that. Get on your own page. Then I wouldn't know who I was talking to. I was young and thought it was cool until I became the woman.
I know that shit.
Yeah,
right.
You live and you learn, baby. It is not no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Damn, where my boo is?
Who a boo?
I think they say I'm able to add you. She might be talking about TJ or Tyler.
Yep, she talking about probably Tyler. Yeah, Marlo, it's no fun when you sitting up there thinking about, dang, that person finna go home to they person, you sitting in that bed lonely.
Oh, I don't want to go back to that. Okay. One of our other people on Facebook sent us this request right here. He said, should a man shave his pubic hairs?
And mainly shave them balls. What are your thoughts, women?
Men too. Are you shaving your balls?
That's what they talking about, the man.
I know, but I'm saying a man can answer that too. From his perspective,
I hope he do.
They said, hell yeah.
It was some musty balls, all that.
Don't that be hot with all that hair down
itchy? Itchy. Hell yeah.
The ass fro.
So would that be hey, is that a turn off for some women? You got what to do?
Jerica said, please do.
Hey, you got what to do?
I think they should shave, of course. Nobody wants hair balls.
So would you tell your man you got naked and you see got some hair on the balls? Would you tell him he need to go shave that stuff off of there? And me? Or do you just go on let it
Ain't
be?
nothing wrong with shave.
Yeah, because I don't even think men should have all that hair up on their arms.
I ain't say they got to make it bald up on their arms.
It shouldn't be a big afro sitting up under your armpit. Like, no.
But some men may feel like it's
they don't want feminine. But
they say they don't
want no hairy coochie.
But it says it's all right.
And look how people talk about women shaving their hair up on their
but
arms.
they think that it's okay for the women to get
their
shaved
on their chest. That taco meat.
Get the razor. Get the clippers or whatever on them.
Go ahead, Mom. We wait.
Do you shave yours?
Mom, you shave them little white hair down there because we know you great.
Gina, what you call that one?
I ain't had shit to say about that one. Taco meat, yes, get the taco meat out. So I still ask if you got with somebody
that shit from the chest to the toe.
What is on there? What is on there? Do you not sleep with him? You say, nah, this a turn off, or you just go on through with him and let him know that when he call you, you ain't like them hairy balls.
Some men like hairy coochie. I guess to each is his or her own. LOL, right?
Nah,
I think they just be trap heat. You just don't need to do that.
It's fixing to come out.
What's fixing to come out?
That's where he got the same.
Go on, say it.
Come on. We waiting on you, Cletus.
He ain't gonna say shit.
I think he's scared. I don't know. It was charged earlier. No, it wasn't because that's the new one.
Y'all quiet.
I don't think they must got men who got hairy balls and stuff. And they don't want to touch on it.
Do y'all like hairy coochie? That's the question. Since y'all ain't want to say nothing. LOL.
I wish
y'all got me laughing so hard my ears saying.
Here you think about if they got all their hair down there and they take their pants off, they gonna be musty too.
Okay, do you tell them?
Yeah, be like,
you gonna tell them right then.
I'd be like, let's go take a shower together.
So you ain't shave the balls, it's still gonna be there.
No, but at least it'll diffuse some of the.
But you don't smell it. I'm saying you ain't smelling nothing. I'm saying if he got the thing that you don't like the hair down there, do you tell him?
Not right then, not in the moment. If you in the moment,
so you didn't go on to get it to him.
Yes,
tell them right then.
So Jerica, you saying if you see it mustard down, I ain't saying mustard. You see it down there, you don't want to sleep with him. Then
she said she telling them right there.
Okay, you can tell him right there. Well, you gonna still give it to him.
Yeah, cause like if he say he not gonna shave, what you do then?
Money said I'm gonna say something right then.
Okay, and he said he don't believe in shaving them. Are you gonna continue to sleep with him?
Nope, she said turn off for Jericho. So you done wasted your time for nothing, Jericho.
And you thought he was a
What
kid.
if y'all in the bed about to do it and you realize it then? Do you just get up?
Most of them.
I'm gonna give it to him, but he ain't give it.
Shit.
On how bad I want it.
You want it bad, girl.
She said it's a turn off for her mother. Said.
Oh hell no! Turn off this over.
Throw the whole man away.
So besides the hair, what is another turn off for you when it comes to your mate?
Bad breath.
Bad breath.
Musty. I can't be around no uncles. Like T. Tyler said, I ain't gonna be around the second onions. I'm sorry, baby. Tighten them bad. See, we
She
thinking
said
about
bad breath. Okay, so we on hygienes. Bad teeth. What about missing teeth?
that me because I'm not gonna. If it's a tooth in the front, I'm not gonna be able to sit there and type you because my focus gonna be on that hole right there in your mouth.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking at that too.
Funky ass feet. Right?
Yes.
But what if he looks good as hell, smell good, but he took that shoe off and his feet was stinking? You gonna still drop it?
Hey, Tammy.
He gonna have to do something about them feet, baby. We gonna have to go see about getting them feet. Something.
Kim, you can wash them feet up for him. When you shave when you shaving them, Kim, you can wash his feet up.
Oh no, I can't do the bad teeth program. I hate it. Just like my mama say anything. A lot of these young men and women got missing teeth, and they be too or riding teeth, and they be too young. Like
well, look, this the thing now. Since we still in the pandemic, they can put the mask on if they missing the tooth.
We can fix the missing.
That means
Marlo said we can fix the missing tooth, but that means no health insurance. I go get it.
okay.
She said, "Get that ass in Clorox."
What do you feel about these men who he clean from head to toe? Then the minute he get to sweating, he had that black hair, that black shit from their hair start running down their head. Do you tell them to clean it up? Or do you get out a can of spray and paint it for them?
Because some of these dudes be catfishing. They talk about women catfishing, but men be catfishing too. Especially when they get the line about their body parts and stuff.
What? What's the premise?
Men be catfishing just as well as women be catfishing. You know, they talk about how the women had a waist train on, and then they take it off, their stomach be big. But these men be catfishing when they be trying to act like they packing down
and they got a shrimp.
Yes. Or they just don't know what they doing.
So if he got the shrimp, you won't let him be?
Hell no, you gotta go, baby. I ain't dealing with no shrimp.
That shrimp ain't it. Ain't that much eating in the world.
He smell good, he look good. He take care of you good, you can't deal with the shrimp.
Mother said, what about these broke men?
First of all, he better not have this shit in his head. Send me a picture on Facebook.
Oh, she talking about send a picture to see if they got a shrimp.
No shrimp.
You don't find out he got a shrimp race, he get ready to
gonna say he thought we were having Bible class. We sure live like Bible class.
Jerry said shrimp, send him home. They said not live dingling.
But he's sweet and nice, and he dressed nice, he smell good, and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Aisha.
No, it's just some stuff you can't look over, and that's a major one that I can't overlook.
You can't get over him having shrimp, and like your stuff gonna work all your life, so you can't
we ain't worried about the future. It don't matter about. We talking about now presently. Okay, that shrimp. If you got a shrimp, that ain't nothing you can. You may
turn around and try to kill you, girl. So we expect to leave him alone. Because he already insecure.
He got little man syndrome.
So you couldn't wait around. He have all the other qualities, so you gonna get rid of it because it's little
Precious
shrimp.
said, when y'all pull out that Bible?
We is.
Sunday. When my mama goes, she come back and tell them what happened in church.
Somebody said we need
Jim,
to cut
we
it out.
talking about what you want to talk about. The question is, can you deal with a man that got a shrimp?
If you like him, it don't matter.
Well, I didn't deal with that, but I'm so into it.
Well, I'm proud of you, baby, because I've been out of there.
His mouth game better be strong.
Mm.
I gotta have both.
Yeah. Yeah. I can deal without the mouth as long as he ain't no shrimp. Because that shrimp ain't going to get it.
He may not have working shrimp.
They're going to keep slipping and sliding.
He may say, hell, your shit, that one ain't good.
And I slap his damn face around.
Oh,
shit like that.
Would you have never tell him and he got a shrimp?
I wouldn't tell him that. I just want to answer the phone no more.
And I don't know where we get the shrimp.
Now, mama know we on this live. I don't know what she doing that for.
Okay.
Money said I need the mouth definitely. I need both. Gina?
Good Gina laughing.
Uncut live.
I'm telling you. So.
I thought y'all was a Christian lady. We are on Sundays.
Preston, stop playing with us. We know you ain't been in the church in a long time either, so don't be trying to judge us. You know, Preston.
Pam and Jen's brother.
Oh, okay.
He's crazy too.
Soon as he make me mad, I'm talking. Little shrimp, he gonna be like a jackrabbit. He gotta know how to do something if the shrimp ain't.
Get your mama.
If the shrimp ain't stretching, then the tongue and the water gotta do something. Preston said, I know I'm a hoe. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you know your truth.
Hello. She's online.
Who that? Me?
Excuse us, y'all.
Yeah.
He's calling.
Where you at? Well, he at the house. He'll be okay till she get over there.
Well, I have whole tendencies. Such as elaborate.
Yeah, Marla, tell us more.
Mimi, I'm gonna call you back in a minute.
Hey, Tyler Moses. I thought y'all was going to help me see the light.
We'll let you know more of your truth. Okay, Risa, what's our next one?
I know DD4L not live on the phone.
She said she know DD4L not live on the phone.
Wow.
And Val said my cousin is too funny. You ready for the next topic? No, it ain't. We didn't do. Would you marry again after a divorce?
I'm gonna let you answer that one, Jim.
I don't want to do that again. I'm currently in one, and if we were to part, no, I don't want to do that back over again. We can just sit on the porch and hold each other's hands.
We ain't gonna do that.
Man, everybody trying to come.
You got a divorce for a reason.
Mom said hell no. Jill said hell no.
I agree.
Go ahead, Preston. What you finna talk about?
My thing is, you got a divorce for a reason. How you know the next one ain't gonna be just like it? Because you tend to pick what you already didn't work out the first. You're gonna want the same shit again, and you back battling trying to get things settled with the next one.
Yeah, Aisha said she's skeptical on that.
I would be, me personally.
Nah,
That's a wrap.
we didn't have enough of that.
Right. Hey, your ass ain't guaranteed to see the next day. Why keep on making your life miserable every damn day with another headache? Now, everybody don't always go different. Sometimes you get that same bullshit you had before. They seem like they was different from the other one.
Jill said if he was fat, get you a slim one.
His size don't mean nothing either. Hell, you can have them in the middle. They still, one ain't a piece of shit. The other one may be the same way too. I'm saying about, I ain't saying not to have a preference about you dating. I'm saying about, I would never marry again.
What if he had
I don't give
all the qualities?
You can have all the qualities, you can have all the means. I ain't married. If you're gonna give it to me, you're gonna give it to me without me being mad to your ass.
I don't know. I ain't never been married in the first time, so I can't answer that. That's my nickname, Slim.
Who said men are the same? I didn't say all men are the same.
She just said she don't want to go back around again.
I said go back around again for another marriage. You can get these, some of y'all, and I'm gonna say y'all because it ain't gonna be me. Y'all have one husband, go get a second one, then you want a third one. Goddamn, how many times you got to tell yourself that it ain't working?
What's the limit to? What's your limit?
One.
What's your limit, Gina?
One for me too.
Nigga.
We just gonna hold.
Everybody else gonna be a friend. If he see me out eating with somebody else, it ain't your time to take me out to eat right now, so don't question me. It's gonna be understood.
So we need some more married people on here or divorced people.
There's some on here. Hell, they ain't got to be there. They'll know.
She said, "What if they die?
If they ass can die too, I still wouldn't marry again. I'm just live off that money they ass left behind. I'm not gonna marry again."
But what if one of the stipulations of inheriting?
I'm gonna marry again, but I'm still gonna date other people too, because I'm not gonna be tied down to one person.
You first tell me something. What have Raymond become?
Some real niggas. So you say, Ty, would you marry? If you was married, would you remarry?
Oh, she ain't gonna give up on love. She just ain't gonna.
Don't give up on love. Oh, baby, I ain't gave up. You twisting around. Never say I'm gonna give up on love. I said I'm not gonna limit myself.
You're not gonna marry.
I'm not gonna marry myself.
But you're gonna date.
I'm gonna date. Yes, I'm gonna date.
You gonna have fun.
And everybody gonna know their place. So gave up on love. Oh, I love everybody. I still love the man I'm married to. I just can't. If I want a divorce, it's divorce. It's of a divorce for a reason. And I wouldn't go down that road again. Unless he died, like Gina said, he left some money behind, but I'm still gonna cheat on him too. Bring your ass on home. You bring the fish, we bring the mouse.
Just bring me some chicken, because I don't eat fish. Go ahead, Stella.
That's right, Tyler Mose.
Okay, what's the
Stella
key?
ain't got nothing on me.
What's the key to knowing the person you're dating is worth marriage?
Don't ask me. I don't know. I thought I did know. I don't know.
I can't answer.
Well, I used to test people out and see if I could deal with them for a day. If I could deal with you for a day, then you worth keeping around. But as far as marriage, that's a hard one. I gotta see myself not living without you. Is what I.
So how you gonna figure that out?
You gonna have to test them. You gotta put them through some things.
That's maybe when you find love.
Yeah. If they want you that bad, they accept everything about you.
She said she's not married.
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, well, Ty not married.
I'm not married.
Ty.
I can't. I don't
No,
know.
she asking.
I don't know.
What is the key to knowing them?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You don't know the qualifications you want your man to have?
I know a lot of qualifications, but it's still gonna be a trial and error whether you want to marry that person. You just saying it now. The heart change.
Who hard?
Not that hard.
Who hard? No, man.
So
right there.
I say test. You can choose which way you want to test them. It could be if you leave them and don't hear from them, for a couple of months and they still want to be with you, or hey, if you cheat or Lord forbid you go to jail or something, stuff like that. It's really based upon what's a breaking point for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Jericho. He need to be able to have your back, your front, your side, even the shit that may fall off your body.
I'm telling you, you can tell whether a person gonna be down for you.
Is there a time limit on dating without proposing?
Hell yeah. You ain't gonna string me along for 10 to 15 years.
So how many years is it? 2, 3, 5, 20?
You know whether you want to be with a person after 2 years.
I think if you go to jail, it's over with for me. I'm not waiting.
I me either.
Well, I did that, so I can't.
Jericho said 6 years.
Oh, that's too long.
Yeah.
You knew within that second year whether I was that one you wanted or not. Leave it up to me whether I want to string. You won't string me along that long.
Let you be the one that string.
Yeah. Don't let it be that person giving you that type of string along. You can do that, but don't let somebody else do you like that.
Yeah, after so long you've been in a relationship, you should know.
Said I'm 21 though.
Oh, you got plenty of time, baby. Enjoy everything.
Yeah. Party like a rock star. Until you ready to settle down, that's when, you think about time wise as far as marriage. But if a person come in a relationship telling you, no, I don't want to get married, or this is not what I'm going to put up with, you better let his ass go about his business, because you're going to be wasting your time. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to have mutual agreement in the beginning that, yeah, I'm looking for marriage, but I ain't looking for it right now. Don't let nobody rush you into nothing. But then again, don't let nobody string you along by keep pushing it off, saying, well, I don't know. I don't think it's the right time. Hell no. You ain't finna give me them type of setbacks. No, it's somebody else that may want to marry me the next day.
So if they you've been with them like 3 years, and you already got set in your mind that them 3 years is all you willing to put in, and you go to them and tell them what they say.
Ain't nobody studying Preston look ugly.
If my woman goes to jail,
6 months to a year is over with. Money said I'm
right,
22
Chris.
And I ain't going for nothing. You go to jail, over with. You cheat, you getting up and left. I don't ever want to get married though. I'm like my daddy. Jericho said, right, I've been in a relationship for 4 years. For me, it feels so short.
But some of you being that long, you still young, Jericho. You ain't experienced, like you just jumping out of high school, going to college. So them little 4 years, they're just that puppy shit right now.
Yeah, you really just basically getting to know a person.
Right. But you do, if that person was to come to you and ask you, do you want to get married? You need to be able to tell them, you should know by now what your intentions. No, baby, I'm not ready to get married. I got 2 or 3 more years before I want to get married because I want to finish school. Or we're not financially stable to what I think we should be financially stable.
Tyler say it's been 5 for me. Are you ready to propose to anybody, Tyler? Since it's been 5 years?
Do you think that's too long to be waiting?
Do you think that person is ready to get married?
Yeah, that's the thing. Are both of y'all in agreement?
So, what y'all thinking about?
Oh no, I ain't proposing to nothing, and and I be damned if I sit up there and propose to you.
I feel like you being needy. If you being a woman saying, I'm proposing you. Like, please, baby, I know you're going to leave me. Come on to marry. No. I'm the prize, goddamn it.
Exactly.
Hell no.
I'm the prize. I ain't finna let you tell me that you think I'm finna get down and ask you to marry? Hell no. Shit.
No, and then especially he might hear you sitting up there proposing him, and then he get up there and embarrass you. I ain't getting embarrassed.
Right. Drink all the water. I'd rather drink all the water out the ocean too.
Yeah, I ain't proposing to nothing.
I think she's just waiting on me. Well, what are you waiting for, Tyler? Are you ready?
Yeah, because that's a big step.
Because you playing house, so why are you not ready?
Maybe you should have just walked across the yard so we can have your input.
Yeah, you could be live on him.
I'm going to tell my fault. Huh? What do you think the first some people marry still to this day just because
can't afford a ring, broke? Don't Tyler, get off our line because we know you.
Yeah, we know the real. You play so much.
They make them little rubber rings for y'all to wear now. They cheap.
And then they got Afterpay and all that. You can do a payment plan on.
They don't bring nothing to the table.
Who don't bring that to the table?
I guess he's saying as far as, the partner, that would be if his breaking point, I guess, if they don't bring nothing to the table.
Well, we wouldn't have got that far. They ain't breaking nothing to the table from the door. Marriage should never be a topic right there. We got to have the same goals. You should know what you expect and what you don't.
So what you think about,
and how you know you the table? Your table the one she want to bring it to. That's what a lot of them say.
That's right. You go, girl.
A lot of them say, well, she ain't what you bringing to the table? Explain the table.
Yes, for the men that out here, what do that actually entail when they say what you bring to the table? Because that's just mind-boggling. So many men have this stipulation on women and what they bring. But hey, Brad. But actually, what do they have that the woman can't get?
Rat, I need you to answer that part.
Yeah, come on, chime in, Rat. Tell your opinion about what do men actually mean when they say what you bring to the table.
Because I think, me personally, I brought the table, the house, the chair, and all. But they may have said otherwise. So explain to me what that's supposed to mean.
Okay.
Wait. He gotta elaborate more.
Brad, we ain't talking about the people that's married. We talking about the single one.
They just saying the statement, period.
Oh, okay.
What do they?
Okay, but I need Preston to elaborate more because I can say this. I can say the exact same thing as far as he's saying. I got my own house. I cook. I clean. I work 10-hour shift. So, still, what does that mean?
We'll make your table any better than my table.
And how do you determine whether your table better than the other person?
Financial. And you want me to take care of your kids?
Well, when we got together, they became our kids. They're no longer just that woman kids; they're y'all kids. Hey, Andre.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Andre.
So for our men that just chiming in, tell us what do you define that popular statement? What do you bring to the table?
Because they move in with me.
You let them move in like that? That's a good question. How long does the person have to be with you before you move them in? So, Preston, like how many women you had move in with you? Because you sounded kind of floatish there, baby.
How many kids you feed?
And how do you decide that you're gonna let that woman stay with you?
Do they give you some type of side story and you just feel sorry for them, Preston, and let them move in? Hell no, I ain't from Raymond.
Okay, so David said he brings stability to the table. Okay, what if she brings stability to the table, but she can't cook and she makes her own money?
Okay, Red said, well, I can't see that little light part right there.
Well, I feel like if he really want to marry her, she don't need a table.
Good answer.
Mm-hmm.
So Ricky that chimed in. So Ricky, we're talking about the infamous statement, what do you bring to the table? What is your thought on that?
He said, I wish I met her.
He's so dirty silly.
As long as you can help.
Yeah, it's some old foolishness.
Jim, so if they asked you what you bring to the table, how would you take that statement?
Boy, I am the table. Look at me.
What makes you, your looks supposed to make you the table?
Oh no. I come with more than looks. I can practice in the kitchen. I'm a workaholic, and I got goals that I'm gonna meet with or without you. So I bring a lot to the table. And look at my humor. Who wouldn't want to be around me?
Hey, Keisha.
Hey, Keisha. Bottom line, if you want to be together, just make it work.
Yeah, true. But I'm just looking. We're looking at the standpoint. You see so many men talking about now want to question women about what do you bring to
But
the
the women
table.
do too.
Mm-hmm.
What Ricky say?
I bring only I'm required to bring to the table.
Do you think that's right that you should say that's 50-50? So if she's short on her 50, are you gonna step in on her 50% since it's 50-50?
Yeah, what if she get down sick or something and she can't provide that 50-50? Then what? You gonna kick her to the curb?
Tell her she better get that sick ass up and go to work and get that other 50% somewhere? Ain't no 50-50 table. Okay. Not serious.
Not necessarily, but the man who's supposed to do more.
True.
Okay.
Yes, he right. That I mean, but I'm a man. A woman should be everything you not.
Go ahead,
You
cousin.
We right. You right, cousin.
All right, David.
Look, ain't Janice proud of you for that answer? Good answer. Good answer.
Don't nobody got business being in a relationship when you can't do nothing. Move around, screw up. I know, right?
right now.
Yeah, you're right. Every relationship different. But for you, what would be your breaking point when it comes to a relationship?
I gotta get back to work, y'all. Okay, Andre. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next week.
Preston said just have my back. What's your back?
Yeah, like you mean like when you get down or money. I mean, what you mean your back?
Always having your hand down for money. I'm out.
Yeah, Tyler,
baby.
that is a definite breaking point.
To appreciate me.
Yeah, and that happens a lot when you in relationships that people don't appreciate other people.
The little things. A man that doesn't try is not breaking for no consideration or understanding.
Yeah. So what if the man it checks off every box except for he's emotionally detached, like he's not affectionate or
Ricky said, yeah, when you get down on money, that's the main thing that would keep you in a bad space.
Hey Roy, hey Sneedra. What is the discussion? So we didn't have some of the other topics we've already done. Right now, we was talking about the infamous statement. What do you bring to the table? Like we was asking the men, like what do that statement really means?
Or the women.
Or the women. That man said the bigger they ass, the broker they are. What the world? What the hell?
Person said, but I love being single.
So you talking off experience, Rat? We might need to add you in so you can elaborate. Kim said, I'm not broke. I told someone the other day, for the right person, you would change. You right.
Okay, well, this is my other question. What are the breaking points in any relationship you have, whether you're married or just dating someone? What is your breaking point? What are you saying that what you ain't gonna put up with? When you say, damn, you need to go about your business, I'm finna go over mine. What is that main button that can push to say make you say the hell with this?
That's a good one.
And how many chances if they did it more than one time, would you allow it again? A breaking point for me is my kids. Amen. Or I'll fight you to go to hell about my kids.
Cheating for Jericho. Cheating. Preston is a lazy woman. Shit.
Yes,
Cheating, trust, and money.
We said one day you gave all three of them.
I know. Lying for me. Don't lie. Own your shit. Accountability.
Who were they trying to get in at the bottom?
I know.
Tap on.
Ricky.
Roy said, if the other person pulling and I'm pushing, it's not gonna work. You gotta both be going the same way.
Right. Oh, do you tell?
How you doing, Mr. Amos?
Roy, do you tell that person that you're at your breaking point before you start saying I'm pulling away from you? Do you give them a chance to try to fix the situation? Because some people don't always know that they done crossed that point. Yeah, everybody know cheating is a big no-no. Now people say they out of it. But do you give that person a chance to redeem themselves? Ricky Amos, what you think? What's the breaking point? Look at that beat. Let me see her beat. It all depends on the person. Put your Bluetooth on. I do. You don't think it's vice versa? That women don't do the same thing too? You took I'm trying to connect this over here. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Ricky.
Now say that again.
What?
Risa was trying to get the beat to come back on there because it wasn't picking up the volume on it.
Oh, now I was saying that women mainly in that situation they're being more than men. Men tends to break. So a man find himself in a relationship and he find himself going through any turmoil, like for cutting out or leaving or something crazy. He'll leave.
Mm-hmm.
And hang around, but a woman can fight through it. She'll tough it out. So that be man's breaking point. A woman's breaking point. I hard to think. She'll go through a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we tend to put up with things because a lot of it be complacency. You don't want change. You don't want to seem like you packing up and starting back over and having to learn somebody new and all that stuff. So in them type of situations, especially when you got kids or you married, it's a lot to have to deal with. It ain't just so easy where if you dating somebody, I can get up and leave you and don't care nothing about it. But when you got ties to that person, like children and a marriage and years invested in a person, if nothing else don't keep you there, the years you think about and you be like, man, I ain't finna let nobody else come in, then they go do them better than what they were supposed to been doing to me.
That'd be the heartbreaker right there.
Right.
But when they find themselves having to go through that, they be like, oh shit, I don't want you to do better than me.
Uh-huh.
And most of them do that. They go right out there and go get with somebody else and treat them way better than the person that they had. Or they'll go build with somebody else that they could have built with that person they was already with.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So you know, we did that topic. So we're gonna bring it back around for the people that had chimed in. Is should a man shave his private parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the question we talk about here in the barber shop. We be talking about stuff like that. And that right there is the true topic nowadays. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men want things done their way, but would they go willingly doing things their way? You know what I'm saying? The woman's way.
Yeah.
The women put that. I mean,
well, you missed it. The women that was on here earlier said y'all need to shave that shit off. They don't want no afro balls, and then it be smelling musty down there with all that hair.
That's right there, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say for women, but I just know for me nowadays, I got to get it going. I can't keep it like that.
Cause don't it be itchy if you?
All that is just make you feel funny.
And Roy said, hair hole odor.
Exactly.
Just feel funny.
So, would you be if you was a guy who do not shave? Do you think you would be offended if a woman said, "Listen, baby, I can't deal with you like that, and you don't keep that trimmed up down there"?
If she tell me that, then if the man don't listen to that, he don't care nothing about nothing. You know
Well, maybe he get offended. What if he getting offended? He may get offended about it.
He should start growing up. Listen, it'll do if a chick, man, listen, the real women groom their man.
Right.
Real women groom their man. They know what he want him to smell like. They know what he want him to look like as far as his clothes, outfits, or whatever. A woman should never have to ask her man what you like to wear. She's supposed to look at him and tell that off the rip. So if he
right,
all his clothes and stuff, and he got long toenails, long fingers, all that, and he don't smell good, all that. Hey, look here, man, you gotta get yourself together. And she got to show him how to do it. Whether it cut his hair or whatever, get on there, do it for him.
So
just lay his ass back and get the
oh shit! What did he say? That he feel like that's feminine, but you really can't. Yeah, he feel like that's feminine. That women all the ones supposed to be shaving and stuff down there.
Well, if they feel like that's feminine, then if that's up to a woman. That's up to her. If she like it like that, then go for what you know. Some don't care for that.
No, the rest of the shit, if she gonna be down there all the time, I'm gonna do what she want.
Who said
Rest said she gonna be down there all the time. I'm gonna do what she want. What Roy say?
You gotta do what they want.
Roy said, right. We are an extension of who we are with. And scroll back up, Kim. Oh,
Keisha said that's what I'm talking about. I would cut it off. Kimmy said, well, he would never get head.
Right, you don't want no hair. You don't want no hair ass ball. You have to spit that damn hair out your mouth every time your ass come up. Be like a cat. Hell no. He don't want to go down to you like that with a damn hair ass cat. So why you want him? He should want you to come down there with some hair ass balls.
And that's the first thing they gonna say. Maybe you gotta get rid of some of the hair or whatever.
Hey, my Tori.
That's how that goes.
Right. But what if you get with a woman that don't want to shave down there?
Then she asked.
So is that a deal breaker? So you're gonna cut her off?
You know, third word comes.
So you out of there.
It's 2022. I don't know nobody out there in that situation.
So they need to keep it. They should keep that shit waxed.
If you go and get weave and all that stuff, eyelashes and all that stuff, you find yourself still got hairy legs, hair on kids and all that, man. Nah, you about
and me,
right,
y'all.
you
Get
what
back
put it
on
in something.
relationships. Okay.
Okay, Rat.
Mom said y'all got to change that old wig out too.
Well, y'all got to stop go and shave them damn heads off instead of letting Ricky them put that black ass spray in y'all head trying to hold that hair.
I'm telling you, with the magic markers.
Right. Get the
This the dude be wanting that stuff. I be like, man, listen, it ain't gonna do nothing.
too damn hot.
I tell them it ain't helping your hair grow, man. It's just unless you finna go to the picture, finna take some pictures or something for a wedding. That's it. Other than that, nah.
David said these men don't care nothing about that. They'll hit it anyway.
He'll last for them.
Good Budweiser, Hennessy, all that stuff. Yeah, you look fast, but then when you wake up, realize you jacked up. You like, oh Lord, man, what I messed around here.